person fighting on the card. Her name is Raquel Miller.
I just saw that yesterday.
Yeah. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that because she's from San Francisco. That's like my sister, and that's pretty big. Someone her stature and another woman fight on the Rock Nation card. They're giving her a chance. How do you feel about that?
I think for one, women's boxing, that's a great shot in the arm. I think, unfortunately, our women don't get the respect they deserve. They don't get the notoriety. They don't get the exposure. That's the word I'm looking for. They don't get the exposure that they probably should get. They, as you know, her with Raquel and many other female fighters, they're doing what we do. Mm-hmm. They're training, they're grinding, but they're just not always noticed. And I remember the Christy Martin days when she used to fight on, Mike Tyson undercards and Layla Ali. I mean, they got some good publicity, some good shine. But there's so many other, young people coming up, young female fighters coming up, and ones that have been established that have been fighting that we don't even know about or people don't know about. So to see that, I saw that yesterday, man. It's a beautiful thing. I'm happy for her. I'm excited to have her on the card, and I just hope that, just that they get the respect. I don't believe when people say there's no market for women's boxing. Well, let's create a market. Let's create some buzz. Let's get them some shine. Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm happy for her.
I'm thinking about fighting all the time. So you'll see me in the ring and I'm shadow boxing and I'm fighting my opponent. I'm never in the gym where I'm not fighting and competing. I think I should always be competing. That's how you get better. So I'm always competing. I feel like this opportunity, it means everything to me because it's like almost right at the door of opportunity. And it's like you gotta knock and walk on in or let this opportunity pass you by. So it's not just about what it means for me, but for females, for people that's from, the hood and low income and don't have money and no silver spoons and just grinding. It's everything. To have Rock Nation give me this opportunity means so much to me.
I leave towels in the bathroom, so I'm allowed to do it.
Troy is allowed this nonsense because, people don't really notice, but this really like my big brother. I mean, he come to my house and we go to fights in TJ. I live in San Diego. He leave dirty towels all over my bathroom trying to cut weight all the time, but it mean everything because it's like when I win, we win. So, so when I win, we win. So for him shouting me out and having Dre just acknowledge me in the way that he did was everything. Because not only was it amazing for Troy to just speak up and say, hey, how do you feel about it? But for Dre to have the response that he had was everything. I feel like so many women just smiled and can respect and love Andre Ward so much more because he's ready for us to have our shot too. And that was amazing.
Do you know anything about this girl you fighting?
She's a southpaw. She looks pretty tough. I don't know too much about her, but I know she's a southpaw. And I know I came to fight. I know she came to fight, and we came to give them a good show, and I came to handle my business. I'm thankful to her for coming out, and it's time to go.
$160. 160 pounds for Gabrielle Holloway, 160 pounds. And her opponent, with a professional record of 1 win and 0 defeats, with that 1 win coming by way of knockout, from San Francisco, California, Raquel Miller.
$164.2.
164.2 pounds for Raquel Miller, 164.2. Ladies and gentlemen, the first female fight featured on a Rock Nation card, Gabrielle Holloway and Raquel Miller.
Woo! Raquel! Raquel!
Thank you, ladies, so much. Okay, thank you. Hey, how about some more photos? A couple more? Yeah. Girl, I love it.
Woo! Do it!
But she's a little awkward and we kind of clashed a little bit, so it wasn't my cleanest performance, but we got the W, so we'll take it and work on some adjustments to keep our spacing. But overall, it was a really great experience. I'm happy to move forward to 2-0, so It's awesome. Sure, it feels amazing because there's so many people that come from where I'm from that, you know, I have so many friends that have passed away. I have so many friends that have been through such hard times. It feels amazing to be like a beacon of light. It feels awesome to be able to say, hey, look at me. I've been grinding from the bottom up. I don't have any, you know, stories of my dad being a world champion or my mom being world champion. I'm a trailblazer. I'm the first boxer in my family to ever go professional. And it just started with the dream and me saying, you know what, I believe in myself. I'm taking the world by storm and they're going to pay attention to me. It was formation, and my whole ring come out, my whole walk, it was all about women unity, because if women stuck together and supported each other more, we wouldn't have to worry about men telling us we don't belong in the ring. And so that's why it was important for me to say, ladies, come out with me, wear your dresses, look beautiful. It's time for us to shine. It's time for the world to take notice of us. And so it was all about formation. Beyonce, she's amazing. You know, it's all about coming together as women, supporting each other. Rock Nation, Jay-Z giving me this opportunity. So it was just about women, my woman, cut woman. You know, it was just all about us coming together, representing, looking good, feeling good, doing good. We got the W. So that's what it basically was about. I feel like it's going to take the fans to say, hey, we want to see them. We support them. We're going to come out. You know, I had like basically a week notice for this fight. So we didn't have a lot of time to prepare. And literally, you know, hundreds of my family and my friends came out to support me. So it's about basically some superstars, some women coming out, you know, coming out of the amateurs. I'm a decorated amateur. I've been boxing now for about 6 years. I've been to the World Championships, to the Olympics as alternate, you know, world. I've been to the world, got a silver medal. So just get behind us, support us. Yes.
Would you love to be on that card?
I'm gonna pass out. I might just die.
Man, I am super proud. You know, she's my fiance. We've been engaged for about 7 months now. Looking for some dates, but we focus on our boxing career right now. And I am super proud of her, you know, especially for her to get this opportunity to be the first female on a Rock Nation undercard. You know, you can't beat that. So it shows that it's growing, and we get to what we always dreamed about, and we sit up and lay next to each other and talk about, and it's getting there.
Beast, man. She's a beast. She's a tough little girl, man.
Card fights tonight featured a local young lady, Raquel Miller.
How did she do?
Could you give us some comments?
She won? Okay, yeah.
Her fight? Can you give us some thoughts about it?
I didn't see it, but I'm so happy she was on the card, though. I think she was a late addition.
She was.
I'm so happy she was on the card. Number one, for her being, you know, Bay Area native and getting that you know, that shine and just getting opportunity. You guys would be shocked, man. It's hard to, women don't get opportunities like that. And you know, kudos to Rock Nation for giving her the opportunity and giving a female fighter an opportunity like that, because they I'm telling you, the women, man, they sacrifice like we sacrifice, and they're fighting for respect, and they just don't get it. And people say there's no market for it, but for somebody like Rock Nation to take a chance on them and say, okay, we're gonna create a market, man, that's a blessing. So I was so happy when I heard she was on the card. I'm glad she won, and I'm sure she's gonna get more opportunities.